In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to the Lefties 2 broadcast. Talking about James level 14. Here's a breakdown. This is my secondary account. As we can see, this Lefties 2, so not Benjamin, 4,222 trophies. So we're not there at the 6,000 spot. So we're going to try to see, again, James is also missing a little bit of a buff. So this is not this full level 14 stats. As again, like I said, I'm not a level 14 player in this account. But the spin would be a little bit higher. I think a +3 here would be 196, 205, 212, 182. Change-up slider, two-seamer, right-handed. So again, every time I preach about lower, like getting a common or rare pitcher, right? This is for people starting out. You need to get a pitcher, and Michelle, Eric, or James in this case are the fastest you can get to level 13 if you're a new player, right? Kind of staying low in the trophies, not trying to rush too quick. Because as you can see, I've had this account. I don't put a lot of time or money into this account. I don't have any other legendary cards that are maxed out except Gibson, only one, right? I have a few epics, of course. Those come with time pretty easily. Caroline Mueller has pitchers that are only level 13. And, you got Mei Ling there and Jimmy a little bit further down. Fernandez is 12 as well. And Jay is 12. So, you look at it, got the Garcia, we got Yuna at level 13, Michelle's level 13, and Eric level 13. So I got the lower level pitchers all maxed out, just that came with time in general. But the idea is that when you're a rookie player, you don't want to level up too fast, but you need to be competitive. You need a better pitcher, right? And you could use like the legendary level 10 for a certain point until you're going to get beat. So the idea is that can we make a level 14 James effective in this game? And hopefully we could face a pretty decent competitive person in the 4,000 trophy cases. Because this is the hard part, right? If you're not trying to if your team isn't ready to go in, the big time, 6,000, right? How effective is a level 14 James against teams that are, kind of less than the 6,000 spot? So this is what we're trying to look at today. And, again, it does depend on your skill level and how you are as just a pitcher in general, right? And your competition might be a little bit less, batting 500, 1,000 home runs, level 12. So this guy's probably been playing for a while. Just hasn't, put a lot of money into this game to get his level, 13 Gibson yet. But that's okay. He's still hitting, coin flip batting average. What is level 14? Again, a lot of the people level 14s, level 12 Kevin. Okay. So again, this isn't talking about like, oh, can you take a level 14 James into your club league game? Can you take a level 14 against the top tier opponents in this game, top tier players in this game? The answer to that is, probably no. But for this account, I do in fact use James as my club league pitcher, right? And I'll show you here in a minute what my record is, at least the last 3 weeks with James in club league. All right, so this guy is coming to pitch. Not really here to worry about hitting too much, but a level 11 Wade. Probably want to focus and get this game over with a little quicker. Uh, and again, I don't typically like playing the lower level accounts because you're going to see a lot of legendary pitchers that are, lower levels, and it kind of messes up your timing a little bit when you go back to play, the top tier talent, essentially. but sometimes it's necessary. This is kind of why I have multiple accounts to kind of experiment a little bit and get the games over with. So, you know, not celebrating a victory, but we're looking at again the pitchers. Is James efficient at what we're trying to accomplish? All right. 30. I don't know if that's a bot or not. I have no idea these days. I don't know how kind of to tell. But all right. So going to Club League real quick. All right. Just lefties. Where am I at? Huh? Hmm. There's one. There's two lefties in here. Ah, very bottom. So 14 and 1 is my, record with lefties, right? So using James, pretty sufficient, I would say. Um, just trying to knock out some of these little freebies. As you guys can see, I do not have the season pass on this account. So working on level 14 Gibson. All right, so let's get into another game here. Hopefully we can get a little bit more competitive player. And the clock is going around twice. Okay, it's weird. It is a Sunday. Happy Mother's Day, for in Asia. No, there we go. All right, level 12 Smith. Batting averages seem to be a little low. Going against the Murdoch. Goat Otani, silver level 3. Pitching first, never really a good sign. Low. Okay, let's see what we got here. So Goodward pitching first. And this is the toughest part about level 14, James. Again, like I mentioned, it. Uh-oh. I thought I was frozen for a second. Level 12, Terry as well. It's two pitches. Then we go to the perfect inning. Another 12, Brock. So having 205 movement with the extra velocity does really make James really effective with that two seamer and that slider. For a skill, there we go. Get out of that real quick. For a skill where he's, I call it, the clutch skills. Like Fernandez has that clutch skill. Um, Wade has that clutch skill, right? The better the competition. I think Riley has that where the velocity increases as well when people are on base. And okay, level 10 Murdoch. Again, we're not here worried about the hitting too much. We're trying to move up. Ah, okay, that was easy. Hopefully we can get something more competitive, kind of showcase James at this top tier level. Another 26. All right. And again, we'll probably do a part 2 of James at level 14 as I kind of move up on this account. Let's go right into the next game as these games are pretty quick, which is good. And we're going to kind of control a little faster this time. All right, there we go. Level all batters except the pitcher level over 400 Emperor time. All right, level 13 pitcher. Okay, so and we're batting first. That's a good sign. So let's go ahead and get some hits here, hopefully. And we can kind of move on and have a little clutch situation. Oh boy, that's a good pitch. And fun thing else, if you don't see a pitcher very often, that's the deceptive part. So messing around with different pitchers, not always having to see Shataro or uh, Fernandez, Riley gets through. That's an ugly hit, but I'll take it. We'll take it. Just need a competitive game. Hmm. I like that. Oh man. Okay. Guy changing velocity, changing location, and I'm talking, and of course, not paying attention. Got it. That's one thing about Una, man. Her fastball is just dead straight. No movement, no deception. So if you know the strike zone, you know how to beat Una. And I don't know what happened there. A little late getting to the ball, I suppose. Up the middle it goes to the wall. All right. So we got ourselves a good lead here. At least something where we have to kind of show up when we pitch, which is important. I think this guy's going with a female lineup too. Oh, yeah, I think it's all girls. That's cool. Get down the line. Are you? That's how is that foul? That's cool. All right, I'm late on all of these pitches. That is fantastic. I was late on that for sure. It's like trying to give it to me, and I hit a strike. Oh, safe. Gina not coming through on that one. I don't understand this at all right now. I think this guy's a little tilted. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't get the run. Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. That's fair. All right, we get the pitch. That's cool. So now we got to play a little bit more conservative, as they say, right? So you got to pitch and see if this guy has any plate discipline. Waited for that first strike to get across. That's a good sign. All right. Is this guy a patient batter? That is the key. Okay. That's one thing about pairing him up with Matthew as well. Like for me, Matthew and Nia are the best catchers because you don't have to pitch what they want. And with Matthew, you get that extra speed change. So essentially, common turns into 6 pitches, legendary, common, rare, epic 6 pitches. And of course, legendary is like 8 pitches. So that's the benefit of it. But again, James has that extra movement, making him a little bit um, versatile, especially paired up with Matthew. So again, we're playing people. The guy's swinging out of his shoes. Again, of course, I'm not going to throw him a strike. He should not swing at this. All right, good. And then we come inside. This was a potential home run ball, but it was an extra velocity. Fouls it off, but you know it was there. So now we have that little extra velocity. We can come back inside. It should have that extra movement and get him swinging, but we missed it. Foul ball. So now we go slide piece to the outside, off speed, and fouled off. So again, any pitcher can be deceptive. You got to be the person that kind of controls it, and depending on what you kind of like, it really works pretty well. All right, so that one was pretty good. Hitting wise, not so great, but we're gonna keep running into a little bit of a buzzsaw eventually. All right, Shitaro level 13s. Batting averages are pretty bad. Uh, I don't know if I don't actually know if it's level 13 Shitaro, but it's level 14 Shitaro. Okay, so we got to go battle here, and the batting averages we saw were pretty low. So we got to get some runs, and the advantage here, is Shitaro because all my batters are level 13, and I have. Oh, what the hell was I swinging at? That okay. So we got to give James a little bit to play with here, and late, And good location. Okay, so we have a competition. It's a more competitive game. A little bit more competitive, so we're definitely going to need to run into a home run or something. I don't know what happened there. Good pitch. Wow, right on the edge. That's a good pitch too. All right, so we're in trouble. We got to go pitch, and this is probably our first test here, level 14. But as you can see, batting average is 400. So what does that tell us? That this guy's could be auto bat, free swinger, but we'll find out here shortly. The hard part with free swingers, man, if you throw in the strike zone, they swing at anything. So, you could really be in for, uh, a little luck home run, so to speak. Good eye there. Oh, I wanted this to be a little bit higher. That's a strike. Oh, wow. That's a good eye. Danger pitch. Danger, Will Robinson. Okay, so this guy has an amazing eye, right? And this is one of the things that top tier players can see the strike zone a lot better. So you really have to come in, and don't waste all your pitches right away, right? That's key. Don't throw the kitchen sink at him from the day one, right? You got to earn some of those easy strikes. Uh-huh. 366. These always make me nervous, man. Just like to get lucky home runs here. And he's gonna be waiting for waiting for a strike. Okay. So we got a game. Hopefully we can now we get to go in extra innings a little bit. So now we gotta run into a fastball. And Clemens. Okay. Very good. We got ourselves a good situation here. Coup comes through. Oh, wow, that was a strike, and I swung, and I was late. Fantastic. There you go. Coup, man, coming through. Coup comes through, and I hate the fact that it delays on the base running. It does not let you have two people going towards the same base. That's unfortunate. Okay, extra velocity. We need to get at least. We would like to have Coup obviously score. That's a good pitch. It's good. We would like to have Coup, but at least Durant would be great. Durant would be a fantastic person to score, just because that one. Fuck me. That one lucky hit can still win the game with that home run, of course. Late 103, man. I like the fastball speed increasing. I don't mind that. And that was a ball. Okay, so we got to pitch again. Three swingers again. Here we go. And of course, he has a Kevin. So his batter, and this is one of those things where you just kind of really just say, oh, up the middle it goes. All right, concede that run. I was still in the same spot, right? That wasn't big deal. But Wilson again, another free swinging possibility. We're still in a little bit of trouble. Still in a little bit of trouble. Not the worst case scenario. But again, for me myself, I don't really like going extra innings just because of all the crazy potential. But this is where we have runner in the scoring position. The spin increases, so we have a little bit of advantage. I say a little bit of advantage. Um, as I missed the strike zone with his terrible control, luckily we got that strike through, and we're trying to. That's a strike two. Oh man, tie game. See, this is where you come in and the potential for these kind of walk offs. And now Alexandra has some speed. That's a strike. Come on. That's just a mistake by him. A little overzealous. All right. And we are back. Technical difficulties. Giving up strikes. Okay. That's a fun game, actually. Oh, wow. Good location on that fastball. Get down. Get down on it. And he has Durant at shortstop. All right. Got to come up with a big clutch hit. What are we going to do with it? 259 on the velocity. 105.7. You got to be kidding me on that one. Oh, 279 with Matthew? Boy. 279 velocity with Matthew. I can see how we're late. Yeah, up the middle it goes. That's good sign. And get down. Safe. All right. We need to get that run in. Jordan needs to come in. We need that extra run. Just gonna go. Oh, tag. It's gonna drop. Uh-oh. 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 Safe. Wow. That's me not reading it. And a glitch. And the matrix. And tilted swing there. There we go. That'll get us. Again, Shitaro 14 guys out there. That fastball isn't what you think it is. That fastball isn't what you want. It's what you think. Okay, got nerfed on that one. All right, so we're back in the pitching spot. All right, let's see if we can end on a good note here. And again, Shitaro, dude, you guys rely too much on Shitaro. Off speed fastball. And let's see, is he tilted on the swing? Just what the fuck was that? Okay, that is interesting. Now the tie and run comes to the plate. That was a ball. Again, power hitters getting a little bit lucky. People on the move. He's trying to he's trying to force the issue here. Don't blame him. All right, don't blame him. All right, comes back to Shitaro. Game's not over yet. We still got to make it happen here. But I like how Shitaro keeps his power. So inside off-speed fastball gets him to swing through. High changeup, and it keeps it going again. High changeup in the zone, not typically what you want, not an ideal spot. Again, be careful. As anything, the power of Christine is there. 203 power is a home run machine. So you got to really still kind of maintain composure, work the corners, work the edges, hopefully get a little swing. Oh, all right. It's a pretty good spot. 34, a little bit better than me in the case there. But again, there we have it. So James, level 14 James. We easy if you know how to pitch and you know how to hit, he's going to be fine, right? ERA 4 with him here. My other account is 2.6, but it's a common pitcher, right? Is he good? He's as good as you are as a player. Got to mix, you got to change the locations, elevation, speeds, of course. That's how it works. You got to be able to hit because he's going to give up runs to good players. Again, if you're a rookie, or you need a pitcher to get leveled up, because all the legendary pitchers, there's like 21 pitchers in this game now, right? And how many of them are legendary, right? So just go to position and position again. So legendary pitchers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Is it 9 pitchers that are legendary? Yeah, 9 legendary pitchers. It's really hard to get them, right? 2, 4, 6 epic pitchers. That's 15 pitchers that are going to take some time if you're not spending any money. So, your Garcia, Yuna, Jo, Eric, Michelle, James, try to get at least one of them to level 13. And again, if you don't want to get a pitcher level 14 first, you're waiting for your legendary, whatever, fine. It's okay. Get one of your other position players leveled up. But the whole point is level 14 James pretty sick? He can be, but what kind of pitcher are you? That is the key, right? That is the key. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching on the Lefties 2 broadcast. We'll see you next time.